Okay, second time. Second attempt. Let's hope no one's disconnecting now. Yeah, okay, looking fine. So yeah, welcome to this Team Battle Royale 4 match number 22, I think it is. And we got another pre-team match here. So yeah, pre-team matches, at least the 8-way ones I like quite much. We tried the 12-way ones this season, but it's just a bit too much. So let's see what this 8-way pre-team match on Sanctuary LV brings. For those who haven't seen these pre-team matches before, it's 2 players from each team. So 4 teams in this match with 2 players each, and they did not select the same forces in the lobby. So since everyone plays with Smurfs, no one knows who's with who, and no one shares vision or resources. So it's pretty fun, and obviously a bit spawn dependent, but yeah, there are some very interesting strategies to go for. Like you can feed each other experience. You can pretend to be like enemies. So there's really a lot of stuff that you can do that's like that wasn't possible in any other mode. And since Teal is scouting Gray, I assume they are not in the same team. And same here at the top left. So I assume... yeah, it will be interesting. So obviously it can be very useful to save a wisp to your allies' main base very quickly. Okay, like the... yeah, okay, he is... blue seems to be with pink, I guess. Maybe he isn't. I don't know. Or maybe he just follows him to keep vision? Yeah, okay, they are in one team. So... pink and blue definitely in one team. So not the worst spawns since they have these expansions accessible, but it's also not easy to help because there's quite some distance from left to right. And this is some very interesting kind of manip. So like if I would read that as an enemy, I would suspect them to be one team. I'm not so sure. Yeah, okay, these players are obviously in one team, so that was like that's a bit too obvious, I think. I mean, yeah, maybe it isn't, but at least it seems to be. And a bit of the same here, so my guess would be that purple is in one team with yellow, gray with teal, and these two in one team. So green and orange having a great time here creeping. I think they should make sure to creep center rather quickly. Like, this is only trolling at this stage, isn't it? Like, it's just way too much talking between two creeping players. I think it's a bit too obvious, but I don't think it will matter too much. Or are they not in one team? Like, actually they might not be. Okay, so these two undeads are apparently a team. And okay, I'm very confused now. So green is not in a team with orange? The fuck? Alright. So two undeads in a team. I still think that pink and blue share one team. So these four players, rough spawns, but it can also be like tricky to be stuck in between enemies. So very interested to see how these spawns turn out. Okay, green moves out the peasant here. So green and gray potentially, like that would be, I think from ops perspective, that would be a nice combo. Like green and gray. So it's
a player's forces are under attack.
like, it's a major advantage, obviously. Yeah, and yeah, it seems correctly pointed out that so this is yellow and pink then, right? Yeah. Pink having a really hard time here staying alive, and it seems yellow may head for the counter attack, or isn't he? He's just creeping. It's not easy to creep here in the corner with these undead towers. Uh-oh. Yeah, these creeps can be quite difficult if you have no summons left. Okay, now SH comes in, so oh, good for him that he saw the TP coming in. So yeah, pink is relocating to the top left. And I mean, yellow was here, so like there was some time to help, but he just didn't help. I think that was a pretty big mistake. Like, they even saw these archers here, so I think it was sloppy by this team. This could turn into a quick 2-on-2 between this bottom undead team and the top undead Night Elf team. Nice block attempt here, so SH goes down, and yeah, this is... Not sure I like this play here by Gray. Like, you don't get shit done with level 3 FS, and here's this expansion, so that's good. And he's towering up, but I'm not sure if this is a right call here. His ally is having just rifleman, and he's not doing much, so... I mean, I think they could, or they should know that these two undeads are in one team, so... Seem a bit clueless here.
A player's forces are under attack.
I like how blue and purple are not attempting to kill them here. So they... maybe now? I don't know. Had some early manip here.
A player's forces are under attack.
They can't coil each other, but just so much nuke damage here. Ooh, losing both heroes. That hurts. I think if they had pulled, like, I'm not sure why they fought here at the front. If they had pulled back into the towers, I think they could have defended that.
A player's forces are under attack.
Really tough spot here for these two players. Okay, now he's going for tanks. I was about to say, I think tanks are the right call here, especially against undead. They can put a lot of pressure on these different expos and main bases. But with the Infernal Stone, this is easy to crack for them. So, question is, will purple and blue... They're playing a bit too passively for my taste. Especially since pink already attempted to like manip against them and try to force teaming. I think they need to get pink and yellow out of the way. Didn't seem as if pink and yellow are like willing to peace anytime soon. Where's the tank? I heard a tank somewhere. I wonder if they are going to scout anytime soon here. Like, there are not many shades on the northern side of the map here. Guess, yeah, okay, Teal is going for it now, and he might see it. Or not, I'm really surprised that they are committing so hard here in the south and are not scouting really.
Players' forces are under attack.
That might become a quick one if this continues. I'm really surprised they are not scouting at all here. This under team, so interesting. Now they are. Players' forces are under attack. I'm really surprised, really. That's very interesting to see these undeads committing that hard here at the south. I mean, they will take some time to crack this human base, like more time than this elf will survive. So, yellow, yeah, 53 gold, 100 gold, so he's basically out. Pink also, he can revive heroes, but won't help much. Blue elf on 3k gold, his ally on 4k gold. 4k for green, 3k for this undead, and 4.5k. So undeads are quite even when it comes to gold, but level wise and obviously like facing this like double undead can be tricky. Obviously you have great nuke, but you need to be very careful. If you play double garks, you can, okay, they don't, but it's just tricky to fight in this mode without like damaging your ally, because you have a lot of AoE, and will be interesting to see how they're fighting this. So they scouted it, but doesn't seem to help much. Okay, they seem to have decided to not continue killing green. So they will take these expansions here, bottom left, and seem to piece that bottom team now, so. He's even dropping to 50, okay, that's interesting.
A player's forces are under attack.
Very low level heroes for green still. Level 6 Demon Hunter here.
Town is under siege. A player's forces.
Okay, so the undead team is now piecing, and like green is in a pretty decent spot. Like he has an expansion still. His ally will also will be able to get a new main base close to him here, and I think they will fight this.
Town is under siege.
Oh, and that could become tricky. Let's see if blue will be able to finish yellow in time. Yellow has a wisp here, so probably not.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Okay, so they are feeding each other a bit of experience here, so at least MK level 3 would be good, I guess. Nice.
A player's forces are under attack.
Close call here.
A town is under siege.
Ooh, and he might be caught here from the back. Okay, now he sees it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, so it's going to be a two one-on-ones as it seems. And T are not willing to fight this. And Odin needs to get out of there. Yeah. I think he got some kills, so that was nice. Ooh, even needed to use a second TP, so I don't think that was necessary, but maybe you never know, maybe Nova was ready. And there's some massive feeding going on here at the south. This is so fun.
A town is under siege. Player's forces are under attack.
So if someone just tuned in, so this is pre-team mode, so it's not full team FFA. So like the enemies don't really know who you are with. Like by now they know, but they don't share vision. So it's very tricky not to attack your ally by accident. And need some good communication and yeah.
player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Nice kill on that expansion here.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's a lot of destroyers. Interesting. I think it's a good call here against all these talents and that kind of stuff, but need to be very careful to keep his TL ally close. Ooh. Oh, that's a nice fight here. Nice split. And I really like that they didn't go for Gargs both. So they're not running at risk to kill each other's units. And it's turning out to be a really good fight here for... Really good fight for the under team, as it seems. Okay, he's forced to TP out, but... Okay, forced to use the invul. Invuls are actually quite costly on this map, as they are very far from main bases. And yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, this is going to become a very tricky one for this top team, since they will get harassed by this yellow-pink team for quite some time. And I'm not sure they will get some break anytime soon. A lot of feeding going on here between these two teams, so... Archmage got to level 5, MK level 3, 2-3, so... guess they will just continue. They have time, they have expos, and... I think they could scout a bit more, so they just have these two wards, but... I think it could be nice to get some gyros out of the map and maybe some more wards. $11k gold for purple, so it's quite some gold. And I mean, the gray and the green team are extremely passive. I think they could try to go for one of these expos, so like, they are really not having many expos. They're just having this one, which is close to empty. This one too empty soon. This one also, so they will be out of mind soon. And gray has barely any gold. Oh, what's he doing with the Hippos? I think now would be the time to use them. Dreadlord has no mana. This could become very tricky to hold here. He has a lot of worms. Okay. Ooh, now he gets caught. No, he doesn't. Wow, last second invul. Oh, and he dies still. Wow. It's a huge fight here. And they need to pull back. The DK died. Yeah, some heavy miss micro here by this unnet team. And this is a very greedy expo attempt.
A player's forces are under attack. A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege.
Yeah, soon. I mean, it will still take some time. Like, it's not that much experience if you split it with 3 heroes, so not even level 3 TC yet.
A player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege.
I like how yellow is fighting. It's just very difficult to hold this.
A player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
I really don't remember who's who. I have no idea who's playing.
Town is under siege.
Like, I know of 2 players that are definitely in this game, but I don't even know who they are, so... I really like that these 2 undeads took very contrary colors. I think that's... Ooh. I think it's much easier to like not fight your ally if he has a very different color. It becomes much more tricky in fights too. Finish.
A player's forces are under attack.
Will it die? Oh, that was very close.
The town is under siege.
And Teal is staying in this for a bit too long. Yeah, that was not good by Teal.
A player's forces are under attack. A player's forces are under attack.
So purple made it up to 15k gold against, or 15k gold plus the elf with almost 6k, and they are fighting against the undeads 10k and 6k too, so they are somewhat similar gold. And green up to almost 9k, just 3k for gray, so Gray really needs this expo. It looks so symmetric, like these two undeads with these colors and one necropolis in each other's main base. I mean, they had like pretty equal spawns. So this human, this night elf, and this elf, and this undead. So that was totally even.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack. A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
And the other team isn't talking already, so...
A player's forces are under attack.
Are they gonna talk?
is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Is that intended here? Okay, it's not.
A town is under siege.
Will be interesting to see if this gold,
Player's forces
this is enough gold to really sustain it. Like to keep on holding, like their main bases are a bit farther apart, and double Mnet is really scary with these levels now. Like so much AoE. But double Gargs is just not easy to nice around here. And another TP force, so
A player's forces are under attack.
and they lost a lot of gold too. So purple really on a huge gold count in comparison. And ooh, the Starfall. Okay, Orange still got some stuff, but he needs to get out of there. TP? Ah, no, okay, maybe he's fine. I'm not sure why blue is chasing down teal, but maybe doesn't matter. Oh, level 6 Archmage. Nice. So he ultimately managed to get there.
A town is under siege.
Lol. The fuck? Why isn't he hexing?
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack. A player's forces are under attack.
This is some heavy feeling here.
forces are under attack. A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Ooh, that's a lot of worms here. Needs to coil his Dreadlord.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, that's a big mistake here by Purple to sacrifice all of his worms. That's a lot of gold.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, and blue is down to 500 gold, so that's really not too much.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, and there's the level 5 for the Mountain King. That will be very important. Not sure if they can get him to level 6, but oh, it's nice. So the feeding is quite on point here. I didn't expect them to have that much time to just feed over and over.
A town is under siege.
So both teams have one player who's out of gold, basically, and one player who has 5k left. So both teams almost same gold. Let me quickly...
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
So yeah, maybe gray. Ooh, that was an important kill here on this Dreadlord. But orange has a big army here, and
Forces are under
purple not so much. Okay, now he's forced to TP and Lich. Oh, nice. Last second. Yeah, that was...
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I think one of these players could take some time to finish it, to finish these buildings, but...
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I mean, the Grey could send something up here, like, I don't know, even if it's just a peon, it would be better than nothing. I mean, a peon would probably take 20 minutes to kill all this, if not more, but it's something. I just don't get, I mean, eventually, like, if... Yeah, I mean, he told them several times to finish the buildings. If no one has time, then, like, whatever. Like, leave the game or go AFK and hope someone will finish them at some point. Just stupid to... like, pause the game or something in order to make people do that.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Hey, Grey, it almost seems as if Grey and Green are a bit too focused on their on their feeding, so they're not really like, and they are feeding each other, but their levels are still not as good as the levels of these other two players, so.
A player's forces are under attack. A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, he gets some stuff done here. But still, like, he needs to TP out. Okay. think he should have gotten a radar here. Like, would have been efficient even to do that. Now it's... yeah, it's not as efficient.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Ooh, he gets level 6 Dreadlord, and this is a tricky situation here for purple. Losing this worm is very... And losing a worm and a TP is difficult for him. And what's Grey doing? Like, is Grey microing the shadow, the Spirit Walker here? It seems so.
The town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, and he has no invul on his shadow hunt, on his...
A player's forces are under attack.
He's
Forces are under attack.
he's triggered.
A player's forces are under attack.
And that was an important kill. Ooh, some hero died? Oh, it was a tier 1. That's bad. Tier has no more items, so that's the DK.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, if only Grey could send some wolves to finally end this shameful,
The town
this shameful person.
A player's forces are under
Ooh, that's tricky for this priestess. Nothing to save her except the staff. Oh, and he has no tree, so it's... Ooh, and there's a level 6.
Town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
So blue is in a pretty tough spot. I don't get why no one is like sending some summons to
A player's forces are
kill
under
them.
attack.
Finally, purple is finishing him.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
So it's starting to look better and better for green here. Like obviously the heroes they are facing are still insane and ooh. Ooh, and the DK might die here. Losing another hero here, so... Yeah, I think that TP came just in time. Ooh. And these were some important kills. So the blue team is on basically 0 gold. So they're on 60 and 90 gold. So they have not much gold if like you don't take into account this mine. So they have
A player's forces are under
expansion still, but no gold really. Orange 800 gold. So gray and green really invested some micro into some APM into feeding each other. And I think it definitely turned out like this torrent feeding and summon feeding got them from like he was on level I think 3 to 1 or something when he arrived here, and so was green, and now he's on 766 and he didn't take many fights, so
A player's forces are under attack.
I like how Gray was basically doing nothing all game but trying to finish pink and feeding his ally. So that was his entire job this game.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, the heroes are still pretty strong, so orange can deal with them alone. And the feeding continues. So that's definitely what these two players did best this game.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack. A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I think green needs to go for buildings here. Wow, that was a nice staff here. Needs to get out of there ASAP with all tanks. Yeah, I think the tanks need to get away. I mean, that's a lot of solo experience for this MK, but still.
A player's forces are
I like how, like, is Gray AFK? Maybe he is. Like, he isn't playing right. And Green was so lucky that all his tanks and his MK stayed alive. I think the others didn't realize. That would have been an easy kill on the MK.
forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Yeah, so this is really a base they should not allow them to get up.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
I was about to say that would have been very, very risky here to
Under siege.
mass TP into... Like, it would have been super nice if that would have been a bait. Like, attempting to mass TP on the paladins, everyone's chasing you, and then mass TP in.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
I think green could use some more units, like maybe a farm here or something. Ooh, I'm not sure if orange should fight this on his own here. Oh, that was some serious miscommunication here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Nice staff. Yeah, that was some serious miscommunication here by these two. Oh, that was an important kill on the Lich. Needs to keep the Archmage alive and needs to micro his tanks here. And purple is up to 1,700 gold, so that's...
A town is under siege.
Ooh, and he had forgotten to build his altar, so... Yeah, all of a sudden, like, due to this expo running, it starts to look much better here for purple. I mean, obviously, blue has a hard time getting some gold, but his heroes with these staffs are more sustainable, and yeah, he manages to keep them alive. Ooh, but that was a very important kill on this DK, so it's basically just blue against green in this here in the north. Oh, and he taverned 2 heroes, so it's an interesting call.
Player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
That's a nice deal.
Player's forces are under attack.
Gray is just so passive all game. It's crazy. I'm really surprised. Yeah. Yeah, I think human really lacks like some peasants somewhere across map. Like I think he's walking a bit too much. And it's risky to have your paladin out on the map against Owl, so I think it would be a bit safer.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
That was a nice kill here on purple. It's so tricky. I think for purple it turned out to be a huge minus to have this mine. Like they will, as long as they have this expo, they will get teamed. I think. Ooh, and another nice kill here. And that's level 6 for this Dreadnought now, so even more Infernal. Even more Infernals.
The town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, he's supply blocked. So, okay, he has destroyers now. It's looking not bad here for green. I wonder if the orc is going to leave the main base at some point, but not so sure. Now green is sacrificing all of its units and reviving them with a paladin. That's so fun. Lol. That's really like the pretty good feeling, I must say. I was a bit skeptical at first because they had so low level heroes, and just feeding summons can be very tedious and takes a long time, but they had the time and they really made a lot out of it. So Gray basically never left this base here, and yet he got pretty good levels.
Under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Like, this expo is empty and he's on 500 gold, and he lost so much for this expo. And I think even like someone could have tried to sneak this expo here. I don't think it was scouted in a long time. New altar here, so that's where he will try to revive one of his heroes, and the other one, the Dreadlord, is going to come out here. Oh no, he's not using it. He's just getting it for safety purposes. The double infernal harass here on this altar. So yeah, the Dreadlord is not coming back. Oh, and now he's supply blocked, and this is the last Acolyte if these Acolytes all die. And a backstab? Ah. Ooh, and that's a backstab here, isn't it? I think Orange is pretty undecided whether he wants to go for the backstab. Like, he seems to be thinking hard. And yeah, this mine is done. Purple may get all his zeros back actually, so that's a big deal here. It's such a chaos here. Wow, what a staff. But the bottom. So that was the level 7 for the Paladin. This is fun.
Player's forces are under siege.
Okay, so the undead is... So the undead is going for this expansion, and I'm not sure it might go scouted. I'm not sure it's going to be scouted anytime soon. Ooh, and it seems blue is almost out of the game here. If these two buildings die, blue is pretty toast.
Player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege. Player's forces are under attack.
So this is a very close match here, and Yeah, let's see if blue can... No, okay, no, blue will die here. This demon hunter. Very low on HP.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, that's... And there's a kill, and he's committing here quite a lot. That was... Ooh, and now orange is on gray here. So yeah, with these drivers, green is in a great spot, but he will need to deal with... So yeah, let's see if OJ is going to pull it off.
A town is under siege.
So... Blue has just one building and one hero, while purple has like, he has a bit of gold, but he's supply blocked and he doesn't have his Dreadlord, so don't think he... Okay, he can sell items, he can sell even the aura, yeah, okay. So he's just lacking the lumber. Ah, okay, he built them. So he will be able to get the Dreadlord back, and that could be a huge deal actually, but...
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Oh, that coil. So close.
A town is under siege.
It's so crazy that these experts are still alive.
A player's forces are under attack.
So yeah, so orange is without an ally, and so is purple. So and this TC is constantly running out of mana. Like,
Town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
and another TP force. So these undead heroes are really strong, and the Dreadlord might come back soon. Yeah, the Dreadlord will be back soon. So will be against 6 undead, high-level undead heroes. So that's definitely a bit scary for these human heroes, and could dispel here. He doesn't.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, and these human heroes are super scary, and they even have the items still, so...
Town is under siege.
I'm not quite sure. I think he could just get use some tanks here, so... Ooh, now it's scouted here.
Town is under siege.
So OJ lost his mine. And yeah, these bets are doing a good job here.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
I think the Night Elf... Okay, then the Undead has a staff. I thought they had not passed any staffs. So this is tense. Almost 2k gold all of a sudden for orange due to this expo, and ooh, that was very important here.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, I think purple is forced to defend and will be up to orange to kill some buildings here. And I think, yeah, he should scout for these heroes here in the corner.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, this is a bit of an unfortunate location here. It can be reached so easily by air, and oh, and all these peasants died in that Zeppelin. Wow, I thought that would be like they would just drop here, but they all died. Crazy. Yeah, I think this is to let Grey get away with all these heroes, and foremost the FS with the feral spirits is a huge mistake. I think that was his chance here to get rid of it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Last second coil, but that lich is dead. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that lich would have been full HP almost. What's he doing? Oh. Like, I don't think he should go into this. And this is really nice here for purple to find all these. Ooh, and that kill. Yeah, that was painful.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, and that could be, yeah. Okay, needs to be very careful here with these heroes. Yeah, they need to get rid of green. Like, I don't think they will be able to do that. Will they?
A player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege.
Sleep? Oh, fails sleep. And so it's like they team now. Like the one pre-team team is teaming with the other pre-team team.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, and he scouted it. He scouted the Zeppelin. Oh, and yeah. So eventually the like the Grey Orc is really doing some work here. What's he doing? He missed it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, was it just a bait? Maybe it was just a bait. Oh. Oh, and he didn't drop them. I think you should kill the F8s, the FS. Like that's the F8s is what can lose him the game quickly.
Player's forces are under attack.
But I guess it might be over almost.
Town is under siege.
Nice. Okay, that's a nice kill here. Sleep on the FS. And that's a big deal that the Lich isn't coming back here.
A town is under player's forces are under attack.
So yeah, Slythe is distracting heavily here. But I'm not sure if it's worth to lose all heroes. So OJ has some gold left to get some Necropolis, but it's so tricky against mass TPs.
A player's forces
Green needs to be really careful here. And green has no more gold, but so green being LilTic has no more gold, while Slythe has a bit of gold and can revive heroes if that altar gets through.
a town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I think still it's looking pretty decent for LilTic. Like he can mass TP here, so they have both. They have split bases. If LilTic manages to keep the heroes alive, I think he's in a good shape. And he scouted. He got scouted here, so it's a bit tricky. But he's invis now, so Ooh, there's a risk with these. Where's purple? Ah, purple needs to defend. So
Player's forces are under attack.
so that might be it for like I think if green plays it safely, I think he should have it. But you never know, like it's still 500 heroes.
The town is under siege.
But this DK is about to die. Nice dodge.
A player's forces are under attack.
Surprised he didn't get to kill the DK.
A town is under siege.
This is a tricky.
A player's forces are under
He should perma-sleep the... Yeah, okay, he's forcing a TP. Down?
A town is under siege.
I think... okay, now he scouted the... Okay. Oh, he found the SH, so that's nice for them.
Town is under siege.
But yeah, purple is... he can revive again, so he just goes for it. But purple should have an idea now where this altar is.
A player's forces are under siege. Town is under siege.
Another forced TP here, so... that's interesting. And these soaks are gonna find...
Town is under siege.
So that FS getting out, huge deal, I think. So Yeah, I think there's no chance for purple anymore here. And
Under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
and green doesn't know for sure that it's last, but he may just try to commit. So looks like the second, third victory for Team No Fair. So I don't see orange winning this just too much, especially with the F aspect.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, they're not losing this.
Town is under siege.
Yeah, that's it for orange. So orange was Junker. He was in one team with Vyvanne. Then we had LilTic together with Slythe, and this was Donald Trump was here with Unique Phaser, I guess, and last but not least Neutron and Cement. And I think especially Neutron, very ballsy move to go for Trunk Zero combination, knowing that yeah, Trunk Zero combination, knowing that Trunk's team so LilTic pulled it off. Question is, will he kill the last building here, or is it Slythe with this lonely FS?
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay. Slythe got the victory here. So I really enjoyed the game. Very fun. And yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. So we got, I think, don't know how many games we have left exactly, but it's basically halftime, and we will see a lot more games until end of December, and will be exciting to see whether any team can catch up with Cumulo Brothers. So this was not a successful match for them, but maybe next ones will. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, and join us on Discord, and check out the schedule if you want to watch more matches. We try to stream as many as possible. Thanks, and good night.